Hello guys, welcome back to Don's Graphics Design, and we shall be designing a beauty flyer for this body cream product on our Pixellab application. Please, if you are coming across our channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you are always informed whenever we put new and amazing content. To all our returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate, and God bless you. Now let's begin our design for today by setting the background size. So we're going to click on these three dots to work on the background size. So sorry about that. So we're going to set the image size to a 10th value. The width should be 1098 and the height should be unchanged. So we can have something like this. Now after having this, go to import the background that we will be using. So this is the background I have with me here. We're just going to click on, first of all, click on this square, and as you can see, we have the background looking this way. So you can position it like this. Now what you're going to do is to click here to rotate the background to this other portion so that you can have something like this. Then you click on the check mark. Now let's increase the size. And size it up like so. You can use your position button and click on this portion. Then you click on the check mark, proceed to lock the background on the layer panel. Now we're going to bring in the beauty model. So I got this image on Canva. You can search for black beauty models and you have images like this. We're going to go to 3D rotate and rotate it along the y-axis so that we have the image looking this way. Then we can reduce the size a bit and carefully position it like so. Now I have also this light image with me that I also downloaded from Canva. I will share these resources with you. So I'm going to bring in the light image in order to blend the image with the background. As you can see, the image is hanging, so we need to blend it up. So but how do we do that? Simply go to import this light element. So I'm going to bring the white light on Google, on your Canva. You can just search for white light and you have images or elements like this. So what we're going to do now is to size it up and bring it here. So we're going to keep copy and place it to cover and blend the image with our background. So I find this very easy to blend it with the background rather than using the normal Pixellab way of blending images with our background. So I think this is blended now. What we need to do is just to go to layer and lock every of the white element or the white image that we just imported, including the image of the model, so that we can have something like this. And the next thing that we're going to do is to bring in the body cream element. I already worked it on my photo room to give it this shadow light effect. So I'm going to place it here nicely, and after placing it here, what I'm going to do now is to bring in some other natural elements for the flyer. So I have some aloe vera with me. The image, I'm going to also bring it and position it here. And after positioning it there, we are going to go again to import this carrot element. Most of these beauty products, they have somehow these fruit elements. They mix them up together, especially carrots. Most of our body care products are extracts of carrots. Okay, so that is why I just decided to bring carrots into this design. So we're going to send the carrot element to the back of the aloe vera. So how do you do that? Simply by clicking here on these 8 dots and long pressing it, moving it gradually to the back. So we're going to place it here, then we send it up a bit. Now I have the last element of carrot that I want us to use. This is it here, but then I'm going to reduce the size. Please, as you follow the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you are not left out whenever we put new and amazing content. So if you can look carefully here, you see that a shadow needs to be casted, because as I always say, every 3D element placed on a plane surface must cast a shadow. That is why we are going to bring in this shadow like effect that we can easily create on our Pixellab. So kindly follow me along as I create the shadow. The first thing I'm going to do to create my shadow is to click on shape and choose a circle. So after choosing a circle, go to gradient, click on gradient, and what we're going to do is to click on the plus button. So after clicking on the plus button, the next thing that you need to do is simply by clicking on this fourth color gradient, so that we have the light, the one having the light on the middle. After having that, click on this white, this and this, then reduce the opacity of white completely and click OK. Then change the position of the colors by clicking here to swap them all. So we have this, then reduce this, move it closer to the black and click on OK. Click on OK, and as you can see, we have created our shadow. We are simply going to just stretch it out this way so that it looks real. Then we position it to the back or downwards to the carrot element. But then we are going to go to color to enable the color, and as you know, shadows are always black, so we're giving it a black color. But then the black is too obvious, is too much. We are going to reduce the strength of this black by clicking on this plus button once again and pulling this completely down, so that we have a light shadow being casted. You can even go to opacity again and try to reduce the opacity so that it just shows lighter. Okay, good. Then we can position it carefully this way. Now after positioning it like this, the next thing that we need to do is to give some extra color to this portion of our background. As you can all see, it's too wide, it's too obvious and too blank. That makes no sense at all. So we're going to bring in some dotted elements of other colors. So how do we do that? We're going to make the background busy by clicking on stickers. So click on sticker, increase the size. Do not, mind you, do not click on the check mark here. If you click on the check mark, the sticker will disappear. Just tap your finger back to the screen and you have your sticker. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to go to color, and we're going to extract the color as usual from the background. So we're going to click here on the plus button, then you click on this color picker and you click the layer of the background. So we're going to pick the color just from here. We want this light green, so we want just the light green, and we're going to size it up. Then we can copy it, position it here also, copy, and position it up here also as well. Then we can copy it for the last time and break it down here. Okay, so that at least our background can be busy a bit. So we're going to go now and lock it up as well. Let's lock everything on layer so that it doesn't interrupt when we're doing other things. Cool. So the next thing that we need to do is to bring in a logo, this skincare logo. So I'm just going to crop it this way. I also work this out on my photo room application. So I'm going to reduce the size, but then go to color, enable it, and we're going to give it a dark green color. So we're still going to pick the color from the background as we have been doing. So we're going to pick this dark green. Good. So we have the skincare. Now let's write some text to speak what we are trying to design on this flyer. So we're going to go to text and write. So I'm going to write on the text, double tap to write perfect in capital letters. And after writing perfect, go to color, and this time around we're going to create a gradient having a dark green and a light green. So we'll just click on gradient. This is the gradient I already created here. So I'm still going to show you how I did that. So you just extract the color from the background. First it should be this dark green, then the second color, which is of course this one. Click here and you click here as well. So we're going to pick the lighter version of the green. We can even make it more obvious. Just control it to where you have a brighter green, so that we'll have this. So this is just how I created this gradient. Now go to your font, and the font we are using is called Balbec. I want us to use Balbec. Then you can increase the size a bit. Now copy the text and write body glow. So it's perfect body glow. Perfect body glow. And we're going to copy it for the last time and write cream in capital letters. But then go to font for cream. We are going to change the font for cream into something else, Morganite bold. This is a very nice bold font that I want us to use. So I'm going to increase the size to size it up with the original or with the first text. Alright, so I think this is just fine. Great. Now you can enable your grid to check if everything is plumbed up from the logo. So we are going to enable our grid, and good, everything is in place, everything is in order. As you can see, everything is just so fine and okay. So this is how you can design this perfect body glow cream on your Pixellab application for a skincare art flyer design. I hope we've all learned one or two things in this tutorial, and please kindly subscribe to the channel. But before we go, let's add some lens flare. Alright, so I'm also going to show you how to add some lens flare to this image to make it more obvious. So we're going to click here and bring in that particular light. Remember the white light I said I downloaded on my Canva. So this is the white light here. As you can see, it's already casting some brightness on the image. All we need to do now is to change the color. So this is how you can also add a lens flare to your designs on Pixellab. So we're going to reduce the size a bit, then we place it like so, and after placing it here, go to opacity and reduce the opacity a bit. Can you see the impact now? I think let's increase it a bit. Good. So let's check, everything is fine, everything is just okay. Right, so this is just fine, and I've also shown you how easy you can add a lens flare to your designs. As you can see, it has made the design more popped up and looking much more awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in my next tutorial, but as you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you are always notified whenever we put new content. This is actually if you turn the notification bell on. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.